The following is a live sports presentation of Glycod. GLICOD.com.
Glycod's coverage of UA Local 502 JCPS High School basketball starts now.
Tonight of the Central Yellow Jackets, the host team here tonight against the visiting Male Bulldogs. Alongside the coach, Mark Lieberman, I'm Paul Najar. We're thrilled to have you with us, folks. And it's a 7th region matchup, Mark. These Male Bulldogs are playing well. But first-year head coach Brandon Anderson, he had his work cut out for him. He's got his Yellow Jackets. While they might not have a great record, they are playing their best basketball right now. But this Male team, size, strength, shooting, they've got it all, and they're looking to make a deep run. Yeah, they know how. Look, they've won. They know how to win. Coach Edward does a great job with these guys. They understand their roles. They're a formidable opponent for this team tonight. Look, Central's athletic, trying to find their groove, so it should be a fun one. Yes, indeed, trying to find their groove, but they're at home. And in the 7th region, Coach Edward had talked about, and we'll hear in his coach's interview in the pregame show, he talked about playing up to the competition or playing at the level of the competition, and they can't overlook this one. No, they certainly can't, and that's the focus coming in. You're on the road. It's an early start. It's one of those things where, hey, you got to get your guys focused and understand that defense travels. It doesn't matter where you're playing. And they've got to come out and establish their identity, which is always on the defensive end of the floor. And you know quite a bit about defense, and we'll talk more about that as we roll along in our pregame broadcast. You're going to stay with us. It's the Male Bulldogs at the Central Yellow Jackets. Stay with us. More pregame coming up on Glycod.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
Family owned and operated since 1946, Thomas Car Wash has specialized in making Louisville cars look fresh and clean. Co-owned by 2006 Mill graduate Alex Thomas, Thomas Car Wash has 4 convenient locations, including their newly renovated one at 5321 Preston Highway, just a mile down from Mail. Additional locations include 6511 Preston Highway, 4139 Bardstown Road, and one at the intersection of Hurstbourne Parkway and Taylorsville Road. From full service to express washes to detailing and towel drying, wash local with Thomas Car Wash.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Tradition means values, and we want a banker who has the same philosophy. Traditional Bank is a Kentucky-based business, and that does mean a lot to a business that is based in Kentucky. They know what we're going through. They are always there for us. And that means more than anything else. My name is Allison. I choose Traditional Bank because of the personal service. Paddle on into Canoe, Kentucky.
1965 Male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service. And that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. If you're a new or experienced agent and you would like to join Polo Real Estate, contact them at 502-702-7656. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Polo Real Estate Group, representing the region's finest properties with exceptional skill, using the most innovative technologies available.
Coach of the Male Bulldogs, and Tim, 14-7, coming off a big couple of wins, PRP and then at Eastern on Friday. This past week you had a fine performance in both of those games. Talk about how this team is performing right now.
Yeah, I was very pleased with the last 2 games. I thought our mindset was good. The Ballard game, our mindset wasn't good. Our shoot-around wasn't good. And the team, we're not good enough, and there's no team really good enough in this region to take a night off. Even the lower level teams can beat you if you aren't focused. And I thought our mindset was messed up in that game. I thought the last 2 games, we've moved the ball really well. We defended well. We rebounded well. I thought we were really focused on what we was trying to get done.
You go back to the PRP game, you were down 1 at the end of 1, but then you just smothered them with defense to end up winning comfortably. And then the Eastern game, you came out on fire, not just offensively, but how much of a factor was your defense fueling that offense against a really good Eastern team?
Yeah, for sure. I told them, the measure of a really good team isn't when you're playing well. There's a lot of teams in the state can play really well on one night and beat anybody. But it's the games where you don't play well, can your defense and rebound and help you stay in a game and you find a way to win it in the end. And, that was the PRP game where I didn't think we necessarily played well offensively for 3 quarters, and then we broke it open. But our defense was solid the whole night.
And then when you talk about coming out with 29 points in the first quarter against Eastern, a very strong, physical, a team that matches up with you size-wise and at the guard play. Just talk about how that just translated, probably one of your better performances beginning to end all season.
Yeah, and I felt like we were threatened by them. And so our best games this season has been against the North Odoms, the Trinities, Great Crossings, the games where we feel like we're threatened. Our lackluster games, a little bit, it comes from maturity of having an 8th grader out there, a couple of sophomores. We got a junior that had played a lot of minutes. Varsity-wise, so he doesn't have a lot of experience. He does now, but I feel like our mindset against Eastern was great from the jump.
Back in the beginning of the season, first game against that Trinity team, you talked about scoring 6 points more per month from November to December to January, and now we're in February, Tim. What is that? How are you seeing that offense develop?
Yeah, I think we're there. I think we're, now we gotta get 6 more better from February to March. We do that, we got a legit chance to win it, because it's gonna be a 2-possession game, whether it's St. X, Manual, Trinity, Ballard. It's gonna be
Eastern.
Eastern. It's gonna be Cal. Cal's really good.
Oh,
we play them Saturday.
That's right.
And so it's gonna be a game where we're not playing well, and we're gonna have to find a way to win.
And this team, 4-11 that you're playing tonight, Central, what is this, just more of the same? Let's keep getting better?
Yeah, they're way better than their record. Look at their losses. 9-point loss to Evangel. We know how good Evangel is.
Yeah.
Lost a 6 to Oldham County. We know how good Oldham County is. And so they're very capable. He's got them playing at a high level. I think Seneca beat them by 4. Well, we only beat Seneca by 3.
Yeah.
So, and so the thing is, we have to be focused and ready like we were against Eastern. If not, we'll walk out of here with a loss.
Good stuff from Coach Tim Hayworth. Stay with us more on our pregame on Glycod. Thanks, Tim.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. If you're a new or experienced agent and you would like to join Polo Real Estate, contact them at 502-702-7656. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
Go ahead, pour it on, as thick as you want to. Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, serving up the tastiest ribs, chicken, brisket, brown sugar sticky wings, mutton and ham, always served to you fresh and so good, it'll make you say,
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, 7508 Preston Highway.
Holy smokes!
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back to Central High School. I want to remind everyone this broadcast is authorized by Central High School with production rights owned by Glycod Media. Our aim is to provide the most positive representation for all student athletes, coaches, and game personnel. We thank you for watching. And alongside Coach Mark Lieberman, I'm Paul Najard. Tonight's Keys to the Game presented by IBEW Local 369. Power up your potential for the visiting male Bulldogs. Mark.
That's their style. Look, they're going to get up and down. When they create havoc on the defensive end, you know, their spurt ability is tremendous. They can be it could be a 2 or 3 point ball game, and all of a sudden some traps and some steals, and all of a sudden it's a 10 or 11 point game. That's how they get out and get you. Now they're on the road and in an environment you just don't want to have careless turnovers, no live ball turnovers. Take care of the basketball. Males should be in good shape.
Play fast and furious, limit turnovers. The IBEW Local 369 keys to the game for the male Bulldogs. Now the keys for the Central Yellow Jackets in their home gym.
Well, we know how well male shoots the three, how open they are. They've got to scramble. They got to make sure they're closing out. They're containing the dribble. That's really important. But don't let male get off on one of those spurts again where they can just knock down the open threes. And then for them, again, controlling the pace. I don't think it needs to be as up and down as male wants it. Take care of the basketball, get some half-court sets, get to the free throw line, let your offense help your defense.
And that are the keys for the game brought to you by IBEW Local 369. Power up your potential We'll be back with more. We'll have another break here. More on our pregame broadcast from Central High School. Stay with us on Glycod.
New recruit? Take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Go ahead, pour it on, as thick as you want to. Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, serving up the tastiest ribs, chicken, brisket, brown sugar sticky wings, mutton and ham, always served to you fresh and so good, it'll make you say,
"Holy smokes!"
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, 7508 Preston Highway.
Holy smokes!
I'm your overly competitive brother. Psych, and I'm about to steal this game from you, just like I stole Kelly Carter in high school, huh? Foul! And now you're ready to settle a score. Game over. And if you don't have the right home insurance coverage, well, you can end up paying for all this yourself. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me.
Thanks, bro.
Take a lap, rookie.
(1965) male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
Dine Select, not just flies. Dine Select, not just flies.
You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back to Glycod. Paul Najar here with head coach Brandon Anderson of the Central Yellow Jackets. In your first year, record belies what your team is doing right now, Brandon. They're playing well. Tough loss to a very good Seneca team, Oldham County. How do you see your team as it gets ready for 7th Region through this February action against a team like the Male Bulldogs tonight?
I think we're headed in the right direction. We've made some mistakes at the beginning of the year, a lot of things that we were learning, a lot of things we're cleaning up. It's a new team, but not so much a new team. These guys played last year for Bibby, so they do know how to play basketball. We've done a few things that have lost us some games, learned a lot of lessons this year. So coming in against a good Male team, it should be a good test for us.
What is your key tonight in stopping Male? They got perimeter play, they got interior play, they got guys that can slash and dash. But you know when you play a Male team, they bring that defense like no other. I mean, it's almost like playing against 7 defenders. Talk about that challenge for your Yellow Jackets tonight.
Yeah, it's good. They're a very well-rounded team. They all shoot the ball really well. They play really great team defense. So we just want to play great team defense as well, play good on the offensive end as a team as well. And we definitely got to make sure we know where Cole Egan is.
They got, Egan, they're scoring over 70 points a game. You're scoring around 61. How do you make up that difference tonight?
We got to make Cole work. We got to make him work for everything. We got to kind of try to limit his attempts as best we can, and then we'll just let it play out from there. But they do have some really good guys, Gainey. They got some great supporting cast, so we definitely got to lock in on the defensive end.
Good stuff from Coach Anderson and the Yellow Jackets. Good luck tonight. Thanks.
Appreciate
And stay with us for more on our pregame on Glycod.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
The reason I went to Traditional Bank, I just felt at peace. The atmosphere was different.
Anytime we need anything, Traditional Bank's always there for us. Can't say enough about them.
Tradition to me means integrity. That's what our product's based on. Just the way I did it 25 years ago, we're doing it now on a mass scale.
My name's Curtis Mackley, and I choose Traditional Bank because of the relationship we have formed with them and their integrity. Welcome to Mingy Beef Jerky.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
Family owned and operated since 1946, Thomas Car Wash has specialized in making Louisville cars look fresh and clean. Co-owned by 2006 Mill graduate Alex Thomas, Thomas Car Wash has 4 convenient locations, including their newly renovated one at 5321 Preston Highway, just a mile down from Mail. Additional locations include 6511 Preston Highway, 4139 Bardstown Road, and one at the intersection of Hurstbourne Parkway and Taylorsville Road. From full service to express washes to detailing and towel drying, wash local with Thomas Car Wash.
You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back to William L. Keene Gymnasium here on the campus of the Central Yellow Jackets in downtown Louisville. Alongside Mark Lieberman, I'm Paul Najar. And a festive atmosphere getting ready to tip off for the male Bulldogs at the Central Yellow Jackets. And we've got our starting lineups brought to you by Ruoff Mortgage. Ruoff Mortgage opening doors first for the male Yellow Jackets. And head coach Tim Hayworth, 14-7 on the season. The male Bulldogs will start at guard, number 0, a 6'2 sophomore, Cole Edlin, averaging 23 points a game. And Mark, sharp shooter, sharp ball handler, sharp, all over
Runs
the court.
in the family.
It does indeed. So Cole Edlin, 6'2 sophomore guard, also at guard, or at center, number 1, 6'6 junior, showing his chops, getting better every game, Keyshawn Jordan. And at guard, 5'11 senior, he was the Glycod Louisville area Player of the Year in football. He was a great wide receiver, and he's doing an outstanding job at the 1 or the 2 this year. He's number 5, senior Max Gainey. At forward, a 6'2 senior, averaging 10.9 points per game and 4.4 rebounds per game. So forward, number 30, Terrence Hall. And to round out the starting 5, forward, 6'5 junior, a glue guy, 6.2 rebounds per game. That is number 31, Jason Gazaway. Again, for Coach Tim Hayworth, it is Edlin, Hall, Gazaway, Gainey, and Jordan. For the Central Yellow Jackets, 4 up and 11 down on the season. And head coach Brandon Anderson, the starting lineup, again, brought to you by Ruoff Mortgage. Ruoff Mortgage, opening doors. At guard, a 5'5" freshman. He wears number 0, Braylon Anderson. Also at guard, number 2, a 6-foot senior, Brandon Allen. At guard again, a 5'7" senior, number 12, William Hazard. At forward, Devin Ruin. He wears number 4, Devin Ruin, averaging 6.6 points and 5.4 rebounds a game. And also at forward, 5'8" senior, number 21, Logan Woods. Again, for the Central Yellow Jackets, it's Woods, Anderson, Allen, Ruin, and Hazard in the lineup. Tonight's starting lineups, once again, brought to you by Ruoff Mortgage. Ruoff Mortgage, opening doors. And I believe I have the officials as well, the officials for tonight's game. Important because one of them has a connection to us even. It is Kyle Labar, Chaz Beerbaum, and Tanisha Hickerson. Tanisha Hickerson, Chaz Beerbaum, and Kyle Labar, the 3 officials for tonight. So, Mark, as they get in their final shots here, we're going to take a 2-minute break. We come back, we'll set you up for the beginning of the game, everybody. You stay with us right here on Glycod.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time. From Glycod, it's UA Local 502 JCPS High School Basketball. UA Local 502, built on excellence, building a better tomorrow. Tonight's game is brought to you by Tinsley Family Concessions, commitment to quality. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust. State Farm Insurance agents Brian Morrison and Mike Shelton. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Blunt Dental Group, straightforward smiles. Allstate Insurance agent Thomas Allen. He puts you in good hands. Thomas Car Wash and Holy Smokes Barbecue. Now, courtside for all the action from Glycod on UA Local 502 JCPS High School Basketball.
Welcome back. We're at William L. Keene Gymnasium, and that name, Keene name, I'm not sure you know this, Mark, but William Keene, longtime head coach here at Central High School. So much success, so much goodwill, not just here at Central and in Louisville, but throughout the Commonwealth. His daughter married Wade Houston, and his daughter and Wade had Allen Houston. So how about that connection?
That's a great fun fact going into this game.
Incredible fun fact. And at this gym, anything can happen on a night like tonight. This 7th region matchup so big, and alongside Mark Lieberman, I'm Paul Najar. Good to see you all, folks. And you know, as you get ready for a game like this, a midweek game, it's not your typical Tuesday, Friday. They had some ups and downs in the schedule. You got to look ahead. You know, Male's got a big game at Cal on Saturday. You know, what do you do as a coach to set up your team for success on a night like tonight?
Sure, this is where you earn your money, stuff like this. And this is, Coach Hayesworth has been around and understanding that a game like this and having just laser focus, having these guys understand what's at stake. And you just don't want to have that slippage. You want to make sure that you're sharp. You're emphatic about all the meticulous little details in the game like tonight.
And those details will translate here on the court. The Yellow Jackets and the Bulldogs ready for the starting announcements. We had our Ruoff Mortgage starting 5 just a moment ago, and we'll reiterate that as we get ready for this game tonight. For Male, We already mentioned earlier, it is Cole Edlin, a sophomore, 6'2", averaging 23 a game, and Male, 5th in the state, Mark, in three-pointers made. Male, St. X, North Oldham, South Oldham leads. So 4 of the 5 top teams in the state in shooting are in Region 7 and 8.
Yeah, their spacing is tremendous. They understand the value of it. It's not that they're just hunting shots from the three-point line, but they understand how to play inside out, and that's what we talked about. It's paramount for Central to understand how to guard them, contain the drives, because Male will drive to kick and create shots for their teammates.
And Central, with definite size disadvantage, the Male team is much bigger here. Central will have to look for shots in transition, off good sets, and good spacing as well.
Absolutely. And with Male, long shots, long rebounds, Central has to do a really good job of limiting Male to one and done. Easier said than done with what at stake as far as what they have size-wise, but if they can get out and get some easy baskets, and you certainly can't win a game in the first half, but you can certainly lose it. They've got to make sure they don't have Male having those large spurts as far as, getting out and going.
We're set for game action. Tip-off. We're going to turn that camera around onto the court, folks. Live basketball action. It's Glycod. It's hoops on a Wednesday night. All right. We are ready. Male in their purple and trim with their gold numbers. And Central in their white home jerseys, black numbers, and the Yellow Jackets trimmed in yellow, trimmed down the shorts and on the sides. So, Central to tip. It is Devin Ruin. And it's Keyshawn Jordan. Jordan wins it back to Gazway, to Hall, and now on the side, there is Edlin underneath, right through the hands of Keyshawn Jordan. Tough one to handle, a little hot, but Central with the first opportunity here after they force a turnover from Male.
Yeah, you see Male scrambling a bit. A 2-3 scramble, looking to trap first or second passes.
Terrence Hall gets his hands on it all the way down the court. He goes up, lays it in. Terrence Hall puts Male on the board with 2.
Talked about the turnovers. Those are things that just be strong with the basketball. No live ball turnovers is an easy basket for Male.
William Hazard. That's the freshman, Braylon Anderson.
Well, Paul, we have 2 possessions, 2 turnovers for Central. That's not the formula that you're going to need to beat a Male team tonight.
Male's first possession was a turnover through the hands of Keyshawn Jordan from Cole Edlin, but they get a steal and a transition bucket. They're up 2-0, and there's Keyshawn Jordan, strong to the rack.
Yeah,
6'6" junior.
Great action. Western's going. Central's in man, and Male's just able to.
And there, a great take by Devin Ruin. Decides, hey, no one guarded me at the free throw line. He takes one dribble inside and makes it happen. And that's Gazaway, right back. Jason Gazaway.
That's the thing, Paul. You score, you have to sprint back in transition. No easy baskets.
Gazaway gets a lot of those late trail runner, and a terrific pass inside to Logan Woods, the senior from Devin Ruin. Offense running through Ruin so far as Yellow Jackets just down 2 here in the first quarter. There's the 3. Edlin stop, pop, no good. Terrence Hall gets away with a little push around his man who was checking him, Braylon Anderson, but he gets the putback. Terrence Hall. 4 points for Hall so far. Nice strong take to the rack. The putback no good. Off of Central, that take to the rack by William Hazard, the lefty. Just 5'7".
And Central's been able to, after the first 2 possessions, hit the middle, find some easy baskets, but get back in transition.
Oh, and that's off the hands of Gainey. Down on the floor. Good hustle play. All the way around. There's Males Gainey. He comes up with it. He finds Jordan. Oh, he got his shot blocked, but there was a lot of contact on the back by Brandon Allen, number 2 for the Yellow Jackets. So Jordan will go to the line for 2.
It was 50-50 balls, and looked like Central was going to come up with it. It's in Male's favor, and they get 2 free throws.
A little transition style play. Jordan didn't have much lift on that one. That line drive hits the front iron. Terrence Hall out, and into the game, number 3, 6'2" junior guard Antonio Harris for the Bulldogs. And Jordan knocks down the second of 2, 9-4 Male ahead. Down the sideline, and that's a familiar out-of-bounds play off a free throw make that Louisville saw for years under head coach Denny Crum. You just get that pass out, and then down the sideline.
Yeah, trying to advance it, a sideline break, but
not there for the Yellow Jackets. It was tipped out by Male, so Central with possession. Cole Edelin gets he gets a shoulder into the body of Max Gainey. Max Gainey picks up the player control foul, he picks up the charge. I think that was on number 12, William Hazard.
4 turnovers already for the Yellow Jackets. Again, take care of the basketball, be strong on every possession, get a good look. That will give them opportunities. Running some flex right now.
Oh, and there was a huge knock. That was Jordan getting called for the charge, or getting called for the block on that screen. Sorry.
Yeah, no need for that. They were running some flex. The cut was open. No reason to exaggerate your screen or extend your screen because the cut was open.
Hazard goes into the lane, kicks it left corner. Long 2, no good. Hazard with the rebound, blocked by Gazaway. Up ahead, will Antonio Harris pick it up? He does, and he gets pushed from behind by Logan Woods. Antonio Harris will win any foot race on this court tonight.
Yeah, I think Mel did a great job of tipping it out, realizing he was going to get there.
Harris, an outstanding performer as wide receiver, cornerback, and that was a very poor inbounds play from Male. Edelin with his second turnover, and that turned back by Hazard for the layup, and it's 9-6. Central cuts the lead to 3.
Paul, you talked about some sloppiness by both teams right now.
And there's a fine pass inside to Jordan, and Jordan couldn't get it to go, but he gets fouled on the putback. He'll shoot 2.
It's a simple formula in any level of basketball. Just contain the dribble, keep no paint touches, and you see Male, especially Edelin, just able to just drive by, straight line driving, and the help comes, and you knock off a pass down low to Jordan, and now he gets to go to the free throw line.
Yes, and that's his second in a row. He had 2 just a couple possessions ago. He hit 1 of 2. Now 2 of 3 from the line. Keyshawn Jordan, 3 of 4. Nice roll. And into the game for the Male Bulldogs, 8th grader, number 15, Jordan Mitchell. He's 6'2".
That also allows him to set up their defense, a 1-2-2 soft trap here.
Edelin, pressure against Anderson. Now they kick it around. Hazard tries to go inside, gets that knocked away by Harris, picked up by Gainey. Gainey, corner, left corner. That 3, Jordan Mitchell, no good. And that long rebound out front. You talked about it, Mark, all the way down court. Layup just too strong, but tipped up and kept alive. Rebound, Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, they're sticking around. They're getting second chance opportunities. Like to see them finish in transition, maybe off 2 feet, look for a foul. But, they're doing little things right now. Just got to take care of the basketball.
Anderson pulls that ball out high left. He's against the 8th grader Mitchell. Step back 3. Anderson can't get it to go. Rebound, Keyshawn Jordan. He gives it to Cole Edelin. Cole, stop playing around. You're going to get called for one, Cole. You got to be careful. And you got it called. You did it once. You did it twice. 3rd time was the charm, and the official saw it.
Well, you're a soothsayer, Paul. That was you could really sniff that one out. It just seemed like he was looking in the NBA, kind of waiting for the guy to go over his back, and then he extends his arm, and, yeah, solid defense. And, again, they're sticking around.
They are. It's only 11-6. And Edelin with 2 turnovers and that offensive foul, his 3rd. That attempt from Devin Ruin off, and rebound comes down to Jordan. Jordan gets the pass from Edelin. The finish, he can't finish, and he gets hammered down by number 2, Brandon Allen.
They get the offensive foul. It's a 5-point ball game. Rowan comes down. There's no shot clock, and it's it's not in the flow of the offense. Takes a bad three. What does that do? Leads to a run out. It's the first pass of a fast break for Mail. Now they're at the free throw line again.
Just taking advantage of opportunities, especially when you get stops or turnovers from Mail. Central's got to take advantage of those. And that one in and out for Jordan. He is 3 for 5 from the free throw line. In for Mail.
Yeah, that dribble penetration is what's opening everything up for him. He's around the dunker spot, and he's able to get those dump downs, and unfortunately he doesn't make those free throws, but he's making a living around the basket.
He is 3 for 6 from the line. That runner, no good from Kevon Enos. Long three from Edlin. Edlin drains it.
Your pickup point for him has got to be right over half court, because you give him any space, he's got a great chance of making that shot.
Cornelius Barnett, number 2, guarding number 2, Brandon Allen. Barnett is 6'2", sophomore for Mail. That three off the mark. Gets his own rebound, does Kevon Ennis. And he'll go to the line for 2. Your impressions of this Bulldogs start, some there, some not there.
Yeah, they've been sloppy. They give up another. That's their third offensive rebound they've given up. Central hasn't taken advantage of it. That's the first time they've scored off the second chance opportunity. I think it's one of those things where we talked about defensively. They've just got to do a better job. They turned them over to start the game, but be solid in the half court. Don't allow dribble penetration and rebound the basketball.
And it's 54% free throw shooter. He hits the first of 2, hits them both. 6-point lead for Mail. As Cornelius Barnett gets it across half court. That's Dash Egan in the corner. Dash Egan, a 6'1" senior. Stops at the elbow. Barnett, right side, moves it to Hall. Hall between two defenders. They got their hands on it, and they steal it. Pick them clean, and then they come down, and can they get the layup? They cannot, but the foul will be on Antonio Harris. And to the line for 2 free throws, Devin Rowan. Rowan, 68% free throw shooter.
Yeah, Mail is not crisp on the offensive end, and you see that. And if the Yellow Jackets can continue this, and we talked about some runouts, score here, defend, limit Mail to 1 shot, I mean, you might have a basketball game that's going to be a lot closer moving towards the half.
You extend those opportunities for yourself to stay in it against a powerful Mail Bulldogs. Rowan rims out the second. 5-point lead for Mail. Barnett comes down quickly, kicks it to Gazaway, high right 3. Gazaway will do that a couple, 3 times a game, maybe 4 if you leave them open.
Yeah, and it's all off of dribble penetration. You can't allow the dribbler to get by. The defender helps. Gazaway's wide open for the 3.
And Gazaway hits that one, and there he overplays the lane, gets the steal, goes for the fun layup with the extra, and he gets it jacked right off the board by Rowan.
Just tremendous hustle by Rowan, never giving up on the play. I love to see that type of effort, especially at the high school level. That's just great stuff.
And that's one that Gazaway would like to have back. Get that left arm up there to protect, and great hop step into the lane. The freshman, Braylon Anderson, with the left. And the finish.
Great move. Mail switches the ball screen, but they only contain the dribbler. He gets right to the rim on a straight line drive.
Gazaway fakes to the middle, goes back baseline, up and in for 2.
Yeah, that's just too easy. Every time, look, Central scores, sprint back, make them earn it.
8-point lead for Mail, under a minute to play first quarter. There's Rowan again, drives baseline, kicks it to the left corner. That's Qual Dang. He gets it right corner. That 3 up and good. Kevon Ennis, 3 lefties in the starting lineup for the Yellow Jackets. They make Mail pay. Just a 5-point lead. Max Caney around his defender. Goes up over Qual Dang, and lays it in. Caney gives him a 7-point lead. And Antonio Harris going to get called for a foul there on the hold.
We anticipated that really well, Harris did. If you just wall up, you get a charge or you get a loose ball. He reaches in. The officials can make that call.
And that was Yes, indeed. His second. So two free throws because we're at 5. And with 5 free throws in a quarter, you automatically shoot 2 free throws. And it's a 54% free throw shooter. Hit his 2 earlier. Missed this one, the front end of 2. And gets a second to go. 6-point lead for Mail. 28 seconds to go. First quarter.
See if they play for one shot here. They have the lead.
Oh, but Gasway gets by his defender, lays it up, and good. Goes by Daquan Stafford, a 6'4 freshman. Little freshman mistake there. Got flat-footed out on the perimeter. Gasway took advantage.
Paul, it's just been way too easy for Mail. Whoever it is, just getting to the basket, either finishing for themselves or dump downs, or the kick out like we saw for Gasway for the 3. Just got to contain the basketball, stay in front. Doesn't mean you have to crowd, but that's been way too easy for Mail tonight.
Gasway out after he completes that 3-point play, and is Terrence Hall. They're going to go full court, 2-2-1 pressure against the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, be strong with the ball here. No live ball turnovers.
Get it to the corner. That 3 cannot go. Rims out, but track down the rebound as Innes in the corner. Under 5. He gets it down low. Can they get the layup before the quarter? They do. Daquan Stafford, the freshman, up and in to make it a 7-point game at the end of the first quarter. Great action here at William L. Keene Gymnasium. Central Yellow Jackets down 7 to the Male Bulldogs. Stay with us. Second quarter straight ahead on Glycod.
1965 Male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service. And that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball.
Welcome back to William L. Keene Gymnasium here on the campus, downtown campus of Central High School in the heart of Louisville. Yellow Jackets down 7, first possession. Dwang behind the back, goes up. Oh, great timing by Gasway for the block. Edlin up ahead, stops, pops, 28 feet, in and out. Dang up high, those long arms for the rebound.
Nice move, great rebound. Got a shot block, but he's crafty.
Well, Dang averages 7.5 points, 4.5 rebounds. That right corner 3 by Daquan Stafford off the front iron. Terrence Hall. Gasway finds Edlin going into the lane. He takes a little bump, but he lays it up and in, and that one stinger on the shoulder. I know how that feels. Right corner 3, real fast down the court to finish. That's Donovan Hines, 5'6" junior.
Yeah, they're hanging around, and you know what? It's just, this is the end that he's really got to commit to. And
play that D, and there they go. They get a miss from Edlin and out of bounds off Keshawn Jordan.
This is where Mail will probably extend some pressure, and you see it already, just trying to make them uncomfortable and trapping passes, which is what they did early, instead of just playing half-court man. And here comes a running trap.
Running trap on Ennis, but Deng gets it cross-court, underneath, and up strong. Stafford now with 7, 2 layups and a 3, and quickly down court. Mail doesn't let you rest. They get a run out to Terrence Hall for the layup, up 6.
They're really good in transition. On make or miss, they're going to run. Guys run their lanes. They trust they'll get the basketball.
Braylon Anderson's 3 is long, and a long rebound for an opportunity to fast break. Edlin puts that too far ahead of Terrence Hall.
Yeah, I would like to see Hall, you run expecting the ball on every single play. Kind of like took a little soft stride and Edlin saw him, and if he keeps running, that's a layup.
Indeed. That's what all those 3-on-2 drills every day do for you. Give you opportunities to finish in a game. Man-to-man from Male. Max Gainey out front against Kevon Smith, the 5'9 junior. He moves right, gets around a big screen. Out top it goes. Ennis. Oh, Terrence Hall, good square-up defense there. Ennis gets it back from Donovan Hines. Ennis goes out to midcourt, guarded by Edlin. Tries to get a screen right, and there is a walk. Move both feet. Good trap.
Yeah, and when you come off a ball screen, you want to explode off. It's almost a race off of it. He dribbled right into the pressure, and then he got caught not really indecisive about what to do.
That was a good 20 to 25 seconds of defense from Male. Solid on every pass and every dribble.
Oh,
See
yeah.
if they can translate that to some solid offense. Gainey, passive there on the left wing. Edlin comes around to screen from inside to out, and now he'll back off against Deng. Deng with real long arms. Hall gets a fake, goes inside, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Keyshawn Jordan. 5.9 points, 6.4 rebounds for Jordan, and he's already got that many points. That one up, no good, missed everything. Jordan with the rebound. Here comes Edlin. Edlin, he goes to Gazway on the left side. Gazway up and under for the layup, and it's now 10 points, the lead for Male.
They're getting their stops. They're turning it into transition. Central's got bodies coming off of bodies to help on the drive, and that allows Jordan to be a cleanup guy off the glass.
And there is a timeout on the floor. Central calls, or no, what'd they call?
5-second count.
5 second. Ooh, that's an interesting one. You don't see often, but it was indeed. And that one turns over to Male.
Here's where a Central team, now it's a 10-point game. They've got to lock in, dig in on the defensive end. You give up a run. Can you stay intense on that kind of action?
Backdoor from Edlin. Gainey to Edlin for the bucket. I've seen Max Gainey on the receiving end of some long touchdown passes on the football field. There was a really nice look out and look backdoor to Edlin for the layup.
Yeah, not enough ball pressure, so he's able to really look in and make that pass.
Dang, long off the board and off the iron for that straight-on three. Male again finishes that possession. Edlin, was it going out of bounds? It was, but he tried to save it. Goes to the Yellow Jackets. Easy layup. Braylon Anderson.
Type of stuff that drives coaches crazy. You have almost another turnover.
Oh, they got away with one there. Max Gainey, it was off his hand, it looked like. And dang, really tough. Those are deceptively long arms.
Yeah, see, he does. You had a 12-point lead with the ball, chance to extend it, and just careless pass, and those type of things will just drive coaches crazy.
Yeah, when they start getting a little lazy, one-handed passes, no-look passes 30 feet from the basket, you don't need that. There's Edlin down low to Jordan. Sean Jordan gets fouled, or is he walking? And that call will be, that is on Devin Rowan. Just the first foul of the quarter for either team. Edlin's three, way off the mark. Rowan with the rebound. He gets it up ahead into the right corner. Drive. Edlin with the block from behind on Kevon Smith. Oh, and he finds Jordan running rim to rim. Jordan puts it in. He got hit pretty hard too, but no call. Jordan, the beneficiary of some good vision from Edlin.
Great rim run. They're able to find him off the miss. Central's just driving in. Got to finish those plays.
And that pass right between two offensive players from William Hazard. Hazard was looking at one, and he moved one way, and the other moved the other.
He was able to navigate that ball, the switch on the ball screen, get inside of him, get in the paint, come to a jump stop. He leaves his feet, and it's an errant pass.
Cole Edlin brings it across half court against Braylon Anderson, just a freshman. Edlin a sophomore. These two will battle a few more years. Max Gainey, high right, fakes, dribble drive. His move, no good, just short. Male maintains possession. Male's had opportunities to get their offensive flow going. You get a little frustrated a little one-on-one like that.
No question. And, these are the type of things that, as we see, again, just.
And that was Antonio Harris. Edlin trying to force one through two defenders again. Can't make that happen. Ball is short on the shot from Donovan Hines. Jordan with the rebound. Here comes Gainey all the way to the rim. He drops it off. Antonio Harris. Those two were bookend wide receivers, and boy, could they get downfield in a hurry. Deng's three, left corner, got it. Wide open. Qual Deng for three, and it's only an 11-point lead for Male.
Both teams just struggling in transition. Make or miss, identifying shooters, identifying matchups, knowing who you have, scrambling. Both coaches are probably disappointed with their transition defense at halftime.
There is Edlin, goes up and under, draws the contact, and that, it's a 30-second timeout. We'll take a 30-second break and return. Yellow Jackets and Bulldogs here from Central High School on Glycod.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back to William L. Keene Gymnasium, the campus of Central High School. Male Bulldogs leading by 11 as Keyshawn Jordan checks out. Jordan Mitchell, the 8th grader, wears number 15. He's in the far corner as Cole Edlin will inbound the ball from underneath the Male basket. All down the lane. Gainey with a great stutter step and cut. Looked like he was running a slant there.
Yeah, you got to contest every cut or there's pressure on the passer. That's just too easy. You have 2 minutes left in the half and it's an 11-point game, and that's just too easy to score off an out-of-bounds play.
Coming out of a timeout as well. And nice take, but just off was Devin Rowan. Rowan can't get it to go, so.
This is where it can get away from him a little bit, Paul. It's now 13. Don't give up another easy basket and, try and get a stop on the score. Or Mel comes down and can extend this lead to, 13, 15, 17 points.
And that's Cole Edlin. Danger to shoot from anywhere inside half court. He tried to go up with that one, and he was held down. I believe the foul will be on. It is on Devin Rowan. Rowan, I believe that's his second foul. And it was on the ground, so no shooting foul. And for the Yellow Jackets, Logan Woods, 5'8" senior. Devin Rowan checks out. They get that into Gazway. Gazway, low block extended on the right side. He dribbles right, spins into the middle, lays it up and off the glass. Good.
Crafty move. I ISO'd him in the short corner, and he finished the play.
That three from the right corner on off the hands of Gazway. A quick one from Ennis, but he was open, and you want to try and cut that lead with under a minute to play in this first half.
Seems like Edlin has a ankle issue, just came out of the game.
He did, and he is getting tended to at the end of the bench. Barnett replaces him. Cornelius Barnett, number 2 in Bulldog purple. And, Mitchell. He got lost. Hazard got down the lane, and Mitchell fouls him.
Your job on the ball is to make sure that they can't see anything towards the basket, no slips or layups. Or you protect the basket and as you guard the inbounder. But both teams are just getting some easy opportunities out of their out-of-bounds situations, UOBs.
UOBs, that's uncontested out of bounds?
Just underneath out of bounds.
Underneath out of bounds.
You're learning all the acronyms, Paul.
I knew a lot of them, but it's been a while since I had my since I was on the sideline with a clipboard. So, 2 free throws there from William Hazard.
Again, same situation. Dig in here, get a stop, cut the lead to 10 or 11, or does Mail able to score off an easy basket?
Nice set there from Mail, but Barnett can't convert inside. He brings it back out. Gainey looking. Mail resets the offense.
I think they might be content to go into the lead at halftime and get the last shot here.
Gainey being hounded there by Brandon Allen. Gainey kicks it out. Gasway, high right three. Just popped that shot. Didn't finish. But for the rebound underneath, Jordan Mitchell, the 8th grader, gets it to go. And at the half, it's a 15-point lead for the Male Bulldogs up on the Central Yellow Jackets, 44-29. Stay with us. Halftime programming straight ahead. We'll have some stats. We'll have some first half recap when we return on Glycod.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
Welcome to Holy Smokes Barbecue.
At Holy Smokes Barbecue, our pitmasters smoke up mouth-watering ribs, chicken, brisket, mutton, and more. From sandwiches to full dinners, with a complete list of sides and desserts. Holy Smokes Barbecue. Just tell them that the man in the big white hat sent you.
Order up.
How's the pork chop taste?
It's pretty good. It's the best one I've ever had.
Holy Smokes Barbecue. Tell them the man in the big white hat sent you.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. If you're a new or experienced agent and you would like to join Polo Real Estate, contact them at 502-702-7656. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
1965 Male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Tinsley Family Concessions, a tradition of corporate excellence and community service. For more, visit tfcfamily.com.
Welcome back to William L. Keene Gymnasium on the campus of Central High School in downtown Louisville alongside Mark Lieberman. I'm Paul Najar. And folks, you got a 44-29 halftime score here in favor of the male Bulldogs, Mark, and it just doesn't seem like it's a 15-point game, does it?
No, it doesn't. And I'm sure both coaches weren't happy with some of the execution that was going on. You know, with male situation, some turnovers. They got lucky. Central didn't finish some of those plays. They gave up 5 offensive rebounds in the first half. For Central, the dribble penetration is absolutely something that they have to focus on in the second half. There's just been too many blow-bys for kick-out threes, for dump downs, those type of things. You know, they took care of the basketball much better after the first few possessions, but they're just allowing so much dribble penetration that it's very hard to sustain an intensity on the defensive end if you're going to allow that.
And we'll get more in depth with that, with some of those numbers, especially when you got Cole Edlin and Max Gainey driving and dishing, like you said, getting by the first line of defense, getting by their defender and finding either open threes or a dump down for a layup.
Yeah, the first thing is you have to have a disposition on the basketball. So it's got to be a mentality of not tonight, you're not getting by me. And then if he does, there's got to be help. Guys have to stunt and swipe and be active. And Central's kind of been attached to their man, and that's what's opened up. And when they do come over, the male guards are able to find either the kick out or the dump downs.
And that's been the difference here. First half, 15-point lead for the male Bulldogs. We'll be back with some stats and some more first half analysis when we return on our halftime programming right here from Central High School on Glycod.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
Tradition means values, and we want a banker who has the same philosophy. Traditional Bank is a Kentucky-based business, and that does mean a lot to a business that is based in Kentucky. They know what we're going through. They are always there for us, and that means more than anything else. My name is Allison. I choose Traditional Bank because of the personal service. Paddle on into Canoe, Kentucky.
Blind Select, not just blinds. Blind Select, not just blinds.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
Family owned and operated since 1946, Thomas Car Wash has specialized in making Louisville cars look fresh and clean. Co-owned by 2006 Mill graduate Alex Thomas, Thomas Car Wash has 4 convenient locations, including their newly renovated one at 5321 Preston Highway, just a mile down from Mail. Additional locations include 6511 Preston Highway, 4139 Bardstown Road, and one at the intersection of Hurstbourne Parkway and Taylorsville Road. From full service to express washes to detailing and towel drying, wash local with Thomas Car Wash.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time. You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back to William L. Keene Gymnasium at Central High School. The Male Bulldogs leading at halftime 44-29 over the Central Yellow Jackets. Want to remind everyone that halftime stats and analysis were presented by Ruoff Mortgage. Ruoff Mortgage, opening doors. Alongside Mark Lieberman, I'm Paul Najar. And Mark, Male gets the ball to begin the third quarter, and Central looks back into man-to-man, or is that a zone?
No, it's a sagging man, and you know, Male's been able to run those little tight curl cuts like we just saw.
And there was the curl cut right there. They find Keyshawn Jordan, and Jordan gets fouled, and it's and that's a tough one on Devin Ruin.
Yeah, just a simple cross screen, and Jordan's able to come off that undeterred, and you got to bump the cutters. You got to put more pressure on the passer. It's just too easy for Male to get to the spots they like.
Jordan, a 45% free throw shooter on the year, and he was 3 for 6 heading into that one, and now 4 for 7, so above his average.
That's the thing. You come out of the first possession, and you just give up an easy basket. You know, those are the type of things that they've got to just dig in and lock down.
Only one of two, and there's Jordan on the other end with a clean swipe. Ooh, boy. William Hazard went dangerous to the hoop on the big fella, and he got a break there.
Yeah, it didn't seem like there was a lot of contact, and you know, you really don't want to dribble into a crowd and you attack the rim, and Jordan was waiting for him, but you know, was unlucky with the call.
Talk about Jordan on the offensive end. What have you noticed from the 6'6" junior?
Well, I like his hands. He's been ready for all those catches, all those dump downs. You know, he's got a nice little turnaround. He pump fakes. Yeah, he's pretty skilled around the basket area, and he understands how to use screens as well.
Starts with the footwork, and the young man moves his feet well. As one of two free throws for William Hazard. 15-point lead for the Bulldogs.
Central's really got to dig on this end. You know, they're just unsure if they're going to deny, if they're going to help, you know, and that's a situation where that's disaster for
corner to Gainey from Gasway. Gainey for three.
Again, no pressure on the passer, Paul, and that skip pass is for Gainey, and he's able to just have his feet set and knock down that three.
That was a 45-foot pass across the court from one three-point line to the other in the corner. As Anderson can't get that to go. Save attempt, and he got it, was Devin Rowan. Just an active player inside. And he gets that one to go.
Yeah, good balance and plays off his left shoulder, but got to get back in transition.
One of U of L's all-time greats, Dwayne Morton, played on this court for many years, and great success in the late 80s for the Yellow Jackets as Terrence Hall takes it between two defenders, lays it up and in. And there is a timeout for Edlin to go back to the sideline and get that injury taken care of. The ankle bothering him as Antonio Harris checks in for Edlin.
You know, great opportunity right there for Rowan to attack that charge. And it's that really switches momentum. He kind of gets out of the way, tries to block the shot rather than try and take that charge. It really, those are the type of things you want to see from young players.
Out front for the three. And Ennis can't get that to go, but the rebound, hustle rebound from Hazard. He got inside all the bigs. 5'7" Hazard, the senior, found some space. Rowan goes baseline. He goes up and under. Can't get that one to go. Rebound comes down to Jordan and knocked out of bounds by the Yellow Jackets, Brandon Allen.
You know, Paul, even with this 18-point lead, still a lot of sloppiness by Mail. If Central could just get some stops, they can carve into that lead, because you're not seeing the finest performance by Mail tonight. But Central's really not taking advantage of that.
Dash Egan gets it down low to Jordan on the left or right block. He kicks it out. Gainey gives him a screen. Jordan slips through the screen and lays it up and good.
Yeah, they double that, and there's no help. Everybody needs to come over, take 2 steps towards the ball screen, and you just don't want to give a free roll like you just gave to Jordan.
Side it goes, and nice little dish from Hazard to Allen for the finish. Senior to senior.
Can't trade baskets at this point. Got to get some stops on this end.
Gainey, spin, hesitate again, goes up and under and finishes. Did he take 2 or 3 there?
He might have, and he might have carried it, but you know what? He's crafty, and again, just too easy.
And the largest lead of the contest for Mail at 20. 54-34 over Central. Boy, the threat of Gainey's speed, Antonio Harris's speed, I don't inject fear into any defender.
Sure, and then, just try and make them take tough twos and keep them out of the paint, and everybody should be over and helping. 1 person on the ball, 4 guys ready to help. That's a formula that Central can use to, not even tonight, but in their future games.
Yeah, as you mentioned, that long 3 from the left wing, Braylon Anderson, the freshman, no fear.
Yeah, he's shown the ability to knock some down, and he's been confident with that shot.
And through the defense, it just goes out of bounds. Gainey's pass goes awry as Landon Cowan, 6-foot senior, checks back in. Saw a couple minutes in the first half. Keyshawn Jordan out. That 20-point lead, now just 17.
The sloughing man-to-man right now by Mail. They switch those ball screens.
Nice job in it. Hazard gets it to the corner, can't get that 3 to go. Braylon Anderson can't get it to go. Down the other end, Cowan can't get that layup, contested by Qualdong. Here comes Hazard all the way to the rim with the left hand.
Yeah, just great explosiveness, getting over to his right, like you said, and just downhill explosive, and finishes the play.
Strong legs, strong hips from that young man to get down, get in between the defenders, and get that shot off at the rim. Gainey 3 off the rim, off iron, and quick out to Hazard. Off the rebound, behind the back he goes, out to Qualdang. His 3, got it, and now it's a 12-point game.
Yeah, they're getting the stops, the rebound, the basketball, and Mail's not doing a very good job of getting back in transition, and now you have what goes from a 20-point lead down to 12.
8-0 run from the Yellow Jackets. Cowan can't find Harris on the cut. And up ahead it goes from Dang to Anderson. Can't get that to go. To cut it to 10. Gainey through the lane, gets hit, no call. Harris is there to pick it up and lay it in. A 14-point lead. Full timeout coming. Mail 56, Central 42. We'll be back with more third quarter action on Glycod.
The reason I went to Traditional Bank, I just felt at peace. The atmosphere was different.
Anytime we need anything, Traditional Bank's always there for us. Can't say enough about them.
Tradition to me means integrity. That's what our product's based on. Just the way I did it 25 years ago, we're doing it now on a mass scale.
My name's Curtis Mackley, and I choose Traditional Bank because of the relationship we have formed with them and their integrity. Welcome to Mingy Beef Jerky.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. If you're a new or experienced agent and you would like to join Polo Real Estate, contact them at 502-702-7656. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball.
Welcome back to William L. Keene Gymnasium, the longtime legendary coach, William Keene Central High School. And look at that, the Yellow Jackets break the soft pressure from Mail for a layup for Qualdang.
Just shows they're prepared for it. Ball swung, get the ball into the middle, and you find the guy, and just good offense.
And they can't control that one as Keyshawn Jordan can't make it happen. And, there was a swipe down by Harris. Up ahead to Jordan. Jordan was hurting. He comes down. It was off his leg, and he's limping. Just sloppy at both ends. Wow.
Yeah, that's
Terrence Hall will check in for Jordan. Another ankle.
Two main cogs down for Mail right now, and again, you can make this get it under 10 going into the fourth, and you just never know.
Qualdang. Braylon Anderson. Anderson trapped. Can he find? He finds Rowan. Rowan, he gets it into Hazard. Hazard, right corner three, off the mark. Rowan tips it, gets it to Hazard. Now inside. And that left-hander, but there's Rowan. Relentless Rowan. After a Kevon Ennis missed three and Ennis missed the bunny inside, Rowan finishes, and then Rainey right back at you.
Yeah, they're pounding the offensive boards. Central's, that's what's keeping them in the game. But then off the make, you just see Gainey just having, again, a straight line drive to the basket.
12-4 run for Central. Can Rowan get that rebound? He cannot. He sends it out as Qualdang straight on three was off the mark.
Without Edlin and without Jordan right now, I think, this is the type of situation you can be patient with no shot clock. Get the shot you want. Don't force it. Put the ball in Gainey's hands. Keep running your curl cuts. And if you have layups, take advantage of those opportunities.
There's Gazway, goes in. He got that shoulder up high on Rowan. And he takes advantage as Rowan went down. Gazway up and through for two. Kevon Ennis, the junior. Hazard in the right corner. He's matched against Gainey. Gives it back to Ennis. His three, long.
Another offensive rebound, and that's what's kept him in. Their half-court offense hasn't been efficient, but they've rebounded the ball so well.
Hazard with the extra step on the double reverse, and he lays it up again. He's kept this team in the game in this third quarter.
No question.
Well done, William Hazard, the senior.
Again, a situation where you want to just maybe take the last shot here. You have a 12-point lead. Unless it's a layup, just be as patient as you can.
And then just soft with the ball on the perimeter, and Gainey off his hand, out of bounds. 20.8 to go in this third quarter. Chance for the Yellow Jackets to shrink that Mail lead to single digits. But just so impressive from Hazard. Down 54-34. It's a 14-6 run by the Yellow Jackets, and he's propelled so much of it, been right in the middle of the action.
Oh, yeah, just offensive rebounding, attacking the glass, being physical. Those are making the extra pass as well. Those are the type of things that you want. Those are the type of things that keep you in the game, and that's regardless of what happens, those are positives for Central to take from this game.
Hazard leading scorer for Central, 10.2 points, 4.3 rebounds. But I'll tell you, the playmaking he's done and the energy and effort he's brought in this third quarter is Braylon Anderson, the freshman. 10 seconds. High left. Anderson match against the 8th grader Mitchell. He gets by him, goes to the rim, kicks it right. He's fouled by Gazway as Deng put up that three, but after the whistle.
Great vision, gets a paint touch, finds the corner, finds Deng in the corner, just good offense. Let's see what they can do from their UOBs here, as now it's underneath out of bounds.
Underneath out of bounds, yes. We would call that's a 1-4 spread across the line, the end line, and there is Hazard, and he can't get it to go as he stepped out of bounds. Crushing.
Yeah, with a great take, but those type of plays,
couldn't get it through, and at the end of three quarters, it is the visiting Mail Bulldogs 60, homestanding Yellow Jackets of Central 48. We'll be back with fourth quarter action. Stay with us on Glycod.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. If you're a new or experienced agent and you would like to join Polo Real Estate, contact them at 502-702-7656. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
Blinds Direct, not just blinds. Blinds Direct, not just blinds.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
Welcome back to Central High School. The Yellow Jackets down 12 to one of the top teams in the state and in the 7th region, the Male Bulldogs. Alongside Mark Lieberman, I'm Paul Najar. And Mark, Yellow Jackets, again, their 4th chance to cut this to single digits or to 10.
Yeah, and you have, Edlin hurt with his ankle. Jordan's off the floor. These are their opportunities. This is where they can make their run.
Hazard kicks it to Dang, left corner, and he gets all the way to the rim for the flush. Qual Dang.
Just some confusion defensively, if they're going to switch, if they're going to stay. And all of a sudden, it becomes a little bit tighter for the male Bulldogs here.
10-point game. Male up. He goes strong inside to Gazway. Gazway against the freshman. Daquan Stafford held his own underneath against the junior Gazway. And that 10-point lead.
Yeah, it was solid defense. And again, limiting the one, and now all of a sudden, you start looking at the score, and you're playing the score rather than, hey, we got to get in there and just be efficient.
Kicks it out. Hazard to Anderson. Anderson peels way out to the left near midcourt. Anderson matched up against Barnett. Hands it off to Hazard. High left, back to Anderson. He wants to go baseline, peels back out. They're going to reset. Man-to-man from Male. Gazway against the diminutive, but strong Hazard to the rack for 2.
He's impressive. He gets where he wants and uses his shoulder and doesn't show the ball.
Uses
really
that
good offense.
Strength. Gainey inside. Gazway hesitates, puts it down as he was gathering the ball and gets fouled. He'll shoot 2 free throws as the Male lead down to 8. Male averaging 71 points a game, allowing only about 60. Meanwhile, Central averaging 61, allowing 71. According to Coach Gary Forrest out at the longtime coach at Oldham County, it's 1st to 60 in high school. 95% of the time, he'll say. But hey, Male is at 61, but it's precarious 9-point lead.
Yep, and look, if they can get to the free throw line, settle down, set their defense, that's a huge part of it as well.
Gazway misses the second, so it's 61-52, 9-point lead. They're going to settle back into a zone now. Looks like a 1-2-2. Anderson on the skip pass, drains the 3 from Kevon Ennis. Anderson, ice water. The freshman. Gainey goes left. It's just a 6-point lead for Male. Gainey 3, left corner. Long, rebound, Deng tips it, spins out. There's Rowan. Rowan gets it right back from Hazard. Rowan goes up, and he's fouled by Keyshawn Jordan.
Great touch pass by Hazard. Rewards the runner, rewards the rebounder, gets it right back. Now we can cut this down to 4. Just great job by Hazard, understanding the game.
Cole Edlin has been out since, he was out late in the second quarter with a foot. He came back to start the third quarter and couldn't handle even one possession. He got nicked up again, so he's been out almost this entire second half, save for a few seconds. Barnett out, Landon Cowan in for the Bulldogs. 6-point lead is Rowan. Couldn't hit the first, misses the second. Jordan with the rebound. He was injured too, had a foot injury as well. Senior night here at Central High School. Festivities after this contest. Gasway goes left to Gainey. 6-point lead for Male against this tough game Central team. There's Jordan. He fakes the pass, goes and spins, goes up strong, and gets fouled. If that's on Rowan, that's his 4th or 5th. It is on Rowan. Is that his 5th? No, it's his 4th. And he will check out. And the freshman, Daquan Stafford, will check in. 4 for 8 from the line tonight is Jordan, now 5 for 9.
Just good offense by Male. They ran some splits off the post, reversed it, set a stagger, got some 4-round one to get Jordan isolated in the post, and made a strong post move.
In and out. Oh, good. 5 of 10 is Jordan from the line. Just a little better than 45% on the season than his 45%. As Hazard goes strong to the basket. Thought that one was tipped off a Male player, but off of Hazard it goes out of bounds. Bulldogs basketball up 7.
Expect to see the same type of stuff, some shuffle cuts, some splits off the post, really make Central have to guard all their actions.
It runs some clock as well as we under 5 minutes. Gainey all the way. Jump pass to Jordan. He goes up and down. They're going to call a travel. I thought he traveled on the last possession, not that one.
Yeah, and they tried to clear it out for Gainey to have a straight line drive. Here came the help. Jordan rolls, but shuffled his feet around the basket.
One or the other, he did one of them. I know that. So they got that one there. And there's Anderson, kicks it out, but too hot to handle for Ennis. Gainey picks it up in the front court, and he gets fouled by Ennis. Gainey to the line for 2. The Euro step in effect.
Absolutely, and just a knack for understanding where to be and how to get fouled on a play like that. Just craftiness on his part.
As we approach 4.5 minutes in this contest, Male up 7, now 8. Max Gainey, the senior, Glycod Football Player of the Year in the Louisville area. 8.6 points per game here in basketball, 2.9 rebounds, 69% free throw shooter, misses the second. Male's lead is at 8. Hazard. Oh, he takes Dash Egan, and Egan gets called for the push.
Great spin, and again, he uses that baseline well, looks for that drift pass, but he's very crafty around the basket as well.
Strength in his legs and shoulders to muscle around traffic and through it. Qualdang, UAB. Let's see what they do. They get it out. Hazard near midcourt. Hazard hasn't scored much tonight. He scored a few. Anderson, left corner 3. No good off the front iron. And that is Landon Cowan. He got that off the tip from Max Gainey, and Gainey now running the offense.
And Hazard's guarding him and just do a good job of containing and keeping him out of the paint. Try and get a stop here.
Sean Jordan faces up the freshman on the baseline. Good help from Ennis, but there's Jordan in and around the basket. Can't get it. He gets fouled on the rebound. And that's foul number 4 on the Yellow Jackets. The next foul will result in 2 free throws for every foul thereafter against the Yellow Jackets.
That's a huge advantage for Male right now. So every reach and every touch foul is going to be free throws for Male.
Brandon Allen checks in as Hazard had a flat tire in one of his shoes. He had to go change his shoes, and there it is. Foul number 5 of the quarter, and now Male will shoot 2 free throws for the remainder of the contest. That one was on Qualdang. Gasway will go to the line for 2. Jason Gasway, 67% free throw shooter. He's 1 of 2 tonight. First is up and good for Jason Gasway. Good form on this young man. When he's in rhythm, he'll hit you a couple of shots from distance. And quickly changed back onto the court. Hazard.
It's where you don't have to, if you're Central, you don't have to rush and take threes. It's still a 10-point game. Get the best basket you can and just lock in defensively.
It was midway through the third quarter. It was 54-34 Male as Hazard can't get that one to go. Gasway with a rebound. It was 54-34, and the Jackets on a 21-11 run to cut it to 10 since that point.
Box screen and the cross screen for
Gainey,
Jordan.
Gainey finds Cowan. Cowan stops, jumps in the air, finds Gasway. Gasway can't control it, gets it back, and a little good fortune there for Jason Gasway for the layup.
Man-to-man and just switching screens, playing off, forcing them to shoot tough twos and tough threes, not trying to give them any dribble penetration.
Hazard into the lane, creates space with those broad shoulders, and finishes with a little 6-footer.
Yeah, good strong move again. Very impressed by that young man.
He's guarding a kid that's 10 inches taller than him. He's 5'7". Well, he had Gasway for a minute, but now they check back to a guard, and they're going to call that on Gainey, Max Gainey. Called for the offensive foul.
Expect this to be another situation where Hazard's going to try and create. The ball get back in his hands. Dang's been really good around the basket and at the three-point line as well. So see what Hazard can do. Spread the floor. Some dribble drive is what is giving him an opportunity to get in the paint. Good
and
split.
He gets there. Good split. He got tripped up. Can't make it happen. Gasway on the take. Follows through at the rim, and the lead is now 12 for Male. They call a timeout. We'll take a timeout. 2:17 remaining. It's Male 69, Central 57. Stay with us. Stretch run on Glycod.
I'm your overly competitive brother. Psych, and I'm about to steal this game from you, just like I stole Kelly Carter in high school, huh? Foul! And now you're ready to settle a score. Game over. And if you don't have the right home insurance coverage, well, you can end up paying for all this yourself. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me.
Thanks, bro.
Take a lap, rookie.
Contact Louisville and Lexington Allstate agent Thomas Allen for a quote today. You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back to William L. Keene, Coach Keene Gymnasium here at Central High School, downtown Louisville. The legend, William Keene, an ambassador for basketball throughout the Commonwealth and throughout the South. Alongside Mark Lieberman, I'm Paul Najar here at Keene Gymnasium. Treated to a pretty good one. It was a lull early third quarter, Mark, where Male went up 20, but ever since, it's been all Yellow Jackets. They cut the lead to 12. It was down to 10. Down to 6, actually, and now back to 12 for Male.
Yeah, not their best performance, but this is where Central's got to drive, try and get to the line, stop the clock, and really extend their pressure. Expect to see them do some more full-court pressing in his last 2 minutes.
Anderson hasn't had a chance for about 5 minutes. He had a 3 early, a step-back jumper straight on. Braylon Anderson, confident as a freshman, just 5'5", making it happen. Gasway has trouble getting it in. He finds Cowan finally. Gasway across midcourt, dash Egan. Cross court it goes, right side to Max Gainey. Gainey inside to Cowan. His little 6-footer. Good from the lane, right over the top. 12-point lead again for Male. That 3 kicked out from Hazard to the left. Look at Hazard, hustle play. Dang, his 25-footer, got it. Paul Dang. And the Yellow Jackets and head coach Brandon Anderson will call timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll take a 60-second break as well. 1:28 left. Male up 9 on Central. Stay with us on Glycod.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time. You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back to Central High School alongside Mark Lieberman. I'm Paul Najar, treated to the Central High School Pep Band. Rocking this house.
Tremendous.
It's doubleheader night. It's senior night as the band plays on here at Central. After that dang three and the inbound stolen.
No!
Oh, man, Kevon Ennis had a terrific steal, but just didn't have enough width of that court. Out by an inch. Boys game first here, and now the girls will play after. Our post-game coverage will have players of the game as well as post-game stats. Minute 24 to go. Male up 9. Max Gainey. He's having to do it all as Cole Edlin has been out for most of this second half. Dash Egan gets it out to Cowan. Left corner to Gazway. Gazway, he finds, he gets fouled, so he'll go to the line for 2. Gazway again, 67% from the free throw line. Game effort from these Yellow Jackets, and as you know, Mark, there's no easy game on the road, ever.
No, in any sport. So it's coming here, senior night, early start. You know, those are the type of things. You put the game away now at the free throw line, strong with the ball, knock these down.
Gazway can't hit the first, just a little long. Every one of those matter. Gives a little life to the Yellow Jackets.
And, you know, the clock is a big factor now, so you want to force them into taking really tough shots and make them work for anything.
Misses both. Now here's Hazard with the ball. Dang, his three. Ball Dang can't get it to go. That's Cowan with the rebound. Rebound gets it to Gazway. Gazway gets fouled again. And it's something I'm noticing from both Gazway and Keyshawn Jordan. 6'5", Gazway, 6'6", Jordan. They sort of short-arm that release at the line.
Yeah, you know, they've had to play extensive minutes with the loss of Edlin and Jordan being in and out. So
that's the form you want.
Yes, that looked good.
Right there.
And he course-corrected himself.
Course correction. Gazway to make it an 11-point lead. Got it. Minute to play. Hazard picks it up near midcourt. Drives right, spins into the lane. Left corner three for Donovan Hines. They got it. And a quick timeout. It's just 8 points now. 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. All important. Oh, it's a full timeout, so we'll take a break as well. 52.3 to go. Male up by 8 over Central. Stay with us. Final minute to play on Glycod.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time. You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back to William L. Keene Gymnasium, one of the all-time legends in high school basketball coaching in this Commonwealth of Kentucky. The Male Bulldogs, their powerhouse, traditional powerhouse program up 73-65 over these Central Yellow Jackets. Antonio Harris to tick it in. There's Gainey. Gainey back to Harris. He finds Gazaway opposite to Dash Egan. Egan spins, gets fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2. All important free throws. In this fourth quarter, Mail has missed their share, keeping the Yellow Jackets in the game.
Sure, and the last time down, they had dribble penetration by Hazard. They came off the corners. That opened up the corner 3. Stay home. Threes are what hurt you. If you have to trade baskets at this point, that's not as as he misses another one.
And Egan and these Bulldogs, they'll be working on that free throw line the next few days before their next contest Saturday at Christian Academy, against Christian Academy. Egan, great form from Egan to finish. 9-point lead. Braylon Anderson up ahead. He stops. He turns. Hazard kicks it. That 3 from Ennis. In and out, no good. Touched out of bounds off of Gazaway as Qual Dang kept that alive.
Again, force everything away from the basket, contest every shot, stay home on the three-point shooters.
That's just really good, solid principle man-to-man. If Central had done that earlier, as Anderson drains the 3, this kid can play. The freshman, another 3 from way beyond the arc. Full timeout. We'll take 1-2. We'll be back. 30 seconds left. It's just a 6-point contest. Mail ahead. Stay with us on Glycod.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time. You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back to Central High School. Mail up 6 with the ball. They got to go the length of the court. Up 6, 30 seconds to go. Dash Egan to trigger it in, and he'll have to call timeout. We'll stay right here. Early in the third quarter, Mail took a 20-point lead at 54-34. Since then, it's been a 34-20 advantage for Central. And Mark Lieberman, that Central surge, Cole Edlin on the sideline, Keyshawn Jordan injured as well, Edlin injured, and they've taken advantage of opportunities.
Oh, no question. And sometimes you look at the scoreboard, you're up 20, and you start playing and saying, okay, we'll just, if a turnover happens, it's okay. If we miss a shot, and all of a sudden the lead's now 12 or 10 and 8, and that's what's happened in a game like tonight. And Central's had fight throughout. They've just battled, they've defended, and they've made some threes
and that
in
fight,
this fourth quarter.
They have led by senior William Hazard. He wears number 12. He's all over the ball there, and he knocks it away, and he tips it. Oh, and his teammate Donovan Hines can't get it to go. Oh, Hines, the 5'6 junior, getting consoled by his teammates. As we called it, Hazard. This run doesn't happen without William Hazard. He's been in the center of everything. He's been
getting deflections, paint touches. He's been all over the floor. You'd like to see the young player just jump stop, get your shoulders squared, use the backboard, instead of trying to finger roll or loft that ball over the rim.
Gazaway, 2 free throws. He's got the first. This second one will be huge as well. Extending a lead from 6, now 7. See if they can make it 8. Gazaway does indeed. Dang gets it into Anderson, the freshman.
They have a foul to give as well.
He step back 3. Anderson, down and out it goes as Max Gainey is fouled by Hazard. Gainey will go to the line with 15 seconds remaining. Officiating crew going through it all tonight. Chaz Beerbaum, Tanisha Hickerson, and Kyle Labar, the 3 in striped shirts. Well-managed contest tonight. As Gainey hits the first, he'll have another. Max Gainey makes it 10-point lead for Mail. And Deng rolls it down the court, right side, picked up by Hazard, speeds across half court. Behind the back dribble, gives it off to Anderson. Braylon Anderson unconscious tonight from deep. Wow. And that 30-second timeout, boy, I don't know if they gave extra timeouts to both teams, but I guess they maxed out.
I think they might have, but yeah, just coming off of Anderson there, like Hazard's driving. If he's going to drive for a tough two, that's okay. Stay attached to Anderson so he doesn't have room to hit a three. And that's been a constant theme throughout this last 4 or 5 minutes of this game.
Mail tested after leading by 20. I know Coach Tim Hayworth taking advantage of every second of this timeout to make sure his team inbounds the ball properly, safely, securely. It's Harris, Cowan, Gazaway, Egan, and Gainey. Just two starters on the floor for Mail. Harris gets it into Gainey. Gainey up ahead, inside, outside. Dash Egan holds on to it, and that's game. The Mail Bulldogs win it 78-71 over the Central Yellow Jackets. What a fine performance all the way around. You'll want to stay with us as Mark Lieberman and I will have our post-game wrap-up, stats, and players of the game when we return on Glycod.
Go ahead, pour it on, as thick as you want to. Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, serving up the tastiest ribs, chicken, brisket, brown sugar sticky wings, mutton and ham, always served to you fresh and so good, it'll make you say,
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, 7508 Preston Highway.
Holy smokes!
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
1965 Mail graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
For your surprisingly great home and auto rate, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by State Farm Insurance agents Brian Morrison and Mike Shelton. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And welcome back We are at our perch on the mezzanine level here at William L. Keene Gymnasium on the campus of Central High School. The Male Bulldogs defeated the Central Yellow Jackets 78-71 alongside Mark Lieberman. I'm Paul Najar, and folks, good contest tonight. Really well played, Mark.
Yeah, absolutely. Being down two of their key players, Male was able to sustain and survive a game like this. Just got to give a lot of credit to the young freshman Anderson and Hazard for Central. They just continued to just make plays and kept their team in the game, and a few things go their way, all of a sudden it's a 2 or 3 point game. They missed a layup to cut it to 4.
And that was the thing. At 20 points, Male was early in the third quarter. They lose Cole Eadlin, the superb sophomore, their leading scorer, almost 24 points per game. And then their big man, 6'6", junior, Keyshawn Jordan, got nicked up as well. But they overcame those. A lot of that had to do with the calm, cool, collected experience of number 5, senior Max Gainey.
No question. He had a lot of poise on the floor. You couldn't really speed him up. He made the right plays. And, that's something you got to have when you lose some guys. He really stepped up and made some really, really good decisions. But a lot of credit to Coach Anderson, too, for Central for really keeping his team in the game.
Yes, indeed. And a guy like senior William Hazard, who just spearheaded, bull rushed everyone through and just said, hey, he just took his teammates and said, we're not going to go out like this, and kept Central in it through the remainder of the third quarter and into the fourth to the end of the game. So there's a little bit of a recap for you. Tonight's post-game show. Wait a minute, where are we here? We have our brought to you by Allstate Insurance Agent Thomas Allen. For a quote on home, auto, or life insurance, contact Thomas at 502-425-8484. That's Allstate Insurance Agent Thomas Allen. For a quote on home, auto, or life insurance, contact him at 502-425-8484. We will come back with more on our post-game broadcast. We'll have some more analysis, and later on we'll have our most outstanding players of the game when we return on Glycod.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
Tradition means values, and we want a banker who has the same philosophy. Traditional Bank is a Kentucky-based business, and that does mean a lot to a business that is based in Kentucky. They know what we're going through. They are always there for us, and that means more than anything else. My name is Allison. I choose Traditional Bank because of the personal service. Paddle on into Canoe, Kentucky.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. If you're a new or experienced agent and you would like to join Polo Real Estate, contact them at 502-702-7656. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
1965 Male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
Blinds Direct, not just blinds. Blinds Direct, not just blinds.
You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back to William L. Keene Gymnasium here at Central High School. It is senior night festivities going on between games. We just had the male Bulldogs defeat the Central Yellow Jackets 78-71 alongside Mark Lieberman. I'm Paul Najar, and folks, our final numbers brought to you by Ruoff Mortgage. Ruoff Mortgage opening doors, and tonight's scoreboard as well, presented by Traditional Bank, because who you bank with matters. And Mark, what we saw from a really tough Central team, they got down, they didn't get down on themselves, and boy, you love seeing that in a high school team. Absolutely.
They for their home court, senior night type of situation, they just competed, and that's what you want to see. They're young, so defensively they're going to have some mishaps, but they continue to just get offensive rebounds. They just continue to attack the offensive boards. That gave them second chance opportunities, and really, really impressed with their effort tonight.
The energy and effort given by Central, tremendous after they went down 20 early in the third quarter and managed to a furious comeback, had a chance to get to within 4, around a minute to play. Couldn't make that happen, but did everything right when you see a team down that much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and look, Male had to survive this game. This is a situation where they come in, a Central team that's 4-11, and this was a situation where, look, Central crept up on them, and really they ran out of time. It's really just how you want to equate something like this.
And Coach Anderson mentioned in his pregame interview, we're starting to play well. We're starting to figure things out and get better and better and more competitive against some of the better teams that they've had on their schedule in Oldham County, against Seneca as well. And now Male High School at 15-7. Tim Hayworth said in his coach's interview pregame, there's no easy game on the road in 7th region ever.
Well, there's no easy games for Male in regardless, because they have a bullseye on their chest, and everybody knows they have a very good program. So everybody wants to have their shot at them and give them a chance. And if you don't come in prepared and ready to go, these type of games, this is a learning experience for him and his squad, though, which he can take the film and really show his guys and say, hey, these are the kind of things we have to correct. We have to be really detailed moving forward.
And for the Male Bulldogs, as we mentioned, 15-7, they take this win, and they're happy about it. We'll be back. One more break, folks, and we are going to have our players of the game, most outstanding players of the game. When we return, stay with us on Glycod.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets. Cuckoo Krusties.
There's no promo. It's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
For your surprisingly great home and auto rate, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The reason I went to Traditional Bank, I just felt at peace. The atmosphere was different.
Anytime we need anything, Traditional Bank's always there for us. Can't say enough about them.
Tradition to me means integrity. That's what our product's based on. Just the way I did it 25 years ago, we're doing it now on a mass scale.
My name is Curtis Mackley, and I choose Traditional Bank because of the relationship we have formed with them and their integrity. Welcome to Mingy Beef Jerky.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
I'm your overly competitive brother. Psych, and I'm about to steal this game from you, just like I stole Kelly Carter in high school, huh? Foul! And now you're ready to settle a score. Game over. And if you don't have the right home insurance coverage, well, you can end up paying for all this yourself. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me.
Thanks, bro.
Take a lap, rookie.
Contact Louisville and Lexington Allstate agent Thomas Allen for a quote today.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back to Central High School William L. Keene Gymnasium alongside Mark Lieberman. I'm Paul Najar, and it's time now for our most outstanding players presented by State Farm Insurance Agents Mike Shelton and Brian Morrison. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. The Male Bulldogs 78, Central 71, and the most outstanding players first for the Male Bulldogs, Mark Lieberman.
Yeah, Max Ganey, look, the poise down the stretch, having Edlin out of the game and Jordan kind of hurt. The ball was in his hands. He was making decisions. Defensively, he was solid. But, he was able to get the ball to the right guys and understand, how to really secure this win for Male tonight.
And he did just that for the Central Yellow Jackets. You had an outstanding performance from freshman Braylon Anderson, especially shooting from deep and hitting 4 threes in the game. But for the for the Central Yellow Jackets, player of the game goes to
William Hazard. And you know what? A lot of the threes that Anderson was able to knock down was off dribble penetration by Hazard. So he got deflections. He was active around the basket. He was just a bunch of offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, and really impressed with his toughness throughout the game.
Toughness, energy, infectious, how that infected Rowan and Anderson and Ennis, all these guys that played. Qual Dang, and really impressive. The freshman, which one was it? Daquan Stafford, who hit a couple threes as well. Without the effort from Hazard, that comeback doesn't happen, and that energy and that motor. So your State Farm Insurance Agents, player of the game, agents Mike Shelton and Brian Morrison. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. They go to Max Ganey and William Hazard. That is your final thoughts, Mark, on this tough 7th region contest.
Yeah, I think Coach Anderson is doing a really good job building a program here. He's got some young talent to build with, to put his system in place, especially being his first year. For a first-year coach, going against Male, I was really impressed with what his team did. As far as Coach Hayworth, what he's going to do is take a game like this, look back at the film, and say, okay, these are correctable things for us as we move forward.
Tim Hayworth and the Male Bulldogs, 15-7. The Coach Anderson and his Yellow Jackets now 4-12. You saw a couple of scores there and some upcoming games on Glycod. Do we have that one as well? Yes, we do. Thursday night, Evangel Christian. Good game at South Oldham. And Douglas at Sayre in Lexington. On Friday at 6, girls and boys doubleheader. Butler at PRP. A tough 6th region matchup there. And at 7:30, Bryan Station at Henry Clay. New Albany at Providence. Woodford County at Frederick Douglass High School. Schedule subject to change. Stay with us, though, always on Glycod. For executive producer Steve Bird, for our owner-operator Chris Labar, for our on-site producer Tim Bryan, for this guy, Mark Lieberman, I'm Paul Najar, thanking you for watching, everyone. Stay with us all season long on Glycod.
From Glycod, this has been UA Local 502 JCPS High School Basketball. UA Local 502, built on excellence, building a better tomorrow. Tonight's game was brought to you by Tinsley Family Concessions, commitment to quality. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust. State Farm Insurance agents Brian Morrison and Mike Shelton. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Blunt Dental Group, straightforward smiles. Allstate Insurance agent Thomas Allen. He puts you in good hands. Thomas Car Wash and Holy Smokes Barbecue.
Visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @Glycod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation from Glycod.